Imagine two apartments in the same neighborhood with similar rents. Apartment 1 belongs to someone earning $95,000 a year. Inside, you'll see a massive 75-inch TV, an expensive leather sectional, kitchen appliances mostly still in boxes, closets packed with tagged clothes, and a spare room turned into storage for untouched items. This person opens their banking app with anxiety. They're just two missed paychecks from real trouble. Apartment 2 belongs to someone earning $52,000. It feels spacious. Modest but comfortable furniture, a normal-sized TV, a kitchen with only the tools that actually get used, and clothes that are actually worn. The spare room is a real bedroom. This person checks their balance with calm confidence. They have 18 months of expenses saved and invest 20% of every paycheck. Same city, same area. The lower earner has nearly 10 times the financial security. This isn't really a story about income. It's a story about the invisible connection between stuff and money that most people never see. Hidden truth: everything costs twice. The first cost is the purchase price. The second, and often bigger, cost is everything that comes after: storage, maintenance, mental load, and opportunity cost. That treadmill takes up 20 sq ft in many cities. That space costs $600 to $1,000 per year in implicit rent. A $30,000 boat typically costs $3,000 a year in maintenance, storage, insurance, etc., even if it rarely leaves the dock. Every item steals a bit of your attention and adds to visual clutter, which raises stress levels. Every dollar tied up in possessions is a dollar that isn't growing in the market. Many things end up costing more to own than they cost to buy. Minimalists don't reject nice things. They simply calculate the real cost and decide most items aren't worth it. The 10 Minimalist Money Rules. Rule 1. Calculate cost per use before buying anything. Estimate realistic uses and divide total cost by that number. $200 jacket worn twice equals $100 per wear. $400 jacket worn 200 times equals $2 per wear. This single calculation kills most impulse buys instantly. A $2,000 mattress used nightly for 10 years costs 55 cents per night. Excellent value. A rarely used $300 gadget can cost $100 plus per use. Rule 2. The replacement test: walk around your home and ask, if this disappeared today, would I actually buy it again? Be brutally honest. Most items fail this test. They exist through inertia, not intention. Sell, donate, or throw them out. The relief is immediate. Rooms feel bigger, cleaning is faster, and your mind feels lighter. Rule 3. Never upgrade out of boredom if it still works. Don't replace it just because a newer version exists. Phones, TVs, cars, furniture. Most upgrades are wealth destroyers disguised as progress. Over decades, this habit wastes hundreds of thousands. Functional equals good enough. Boredom is not breakage. Rule 4. Create friction for spending, ease for saving. Remove credit cards from online stores. Add a 24-hour waiting period for non-essentials. Delete shopping apps. Meanwhile, automate transfers to savings/investments on payday. Make good choices automatic so you don't rely on willpower. Rule 5. Count your stuff. Count items in key categories: shirts, shoes, kitchen tools, books. The numbers usually shock people. Once you know you own 47 shirts, buying another feels ridiculous. Set limits and use one-in, one-out rules. Rule 6. Rent or borrow before buying. Test hobbies and big purchases first. Rent camping gear, borrow tools, try kayaks multiple times. Many interests fade quickly. Better to discover that cheaply. When you do buy, you'll make smarter, more intentional choices. Rule 7. Understand the lifestyle multiplier. One purchase often triggers many others. Boat, trailer, hitch, gear, maintenance tools, special clothing, home gym flooring, mirrors, ventilation, etc. Always calculate the full ecosystem cost. Selling one big item can eliminate an entire category of expenses. Rule 8. Define enough. In advance, high earners stay broke because they never decide what's sufficient. Define your enough: home size, car, wardrobe, lifestyle, before income rises. Then any extra money goes to savings and investments instead of lifestyle creep. Rule 9. Measure wealth by optionality. True wealth isn't what you own, it's what you can choose. Can you quit a toxic job? Take time off for family? Start a business? Retire early? The person earning $80,000 but spending $45,000 has far more freedom than the $200,000 earner living paycheck to paycheck. Rule 10. Practice cyclical decluttering. Don't do one massive purge and then slowly refill. Instead, do small, regular reviews, weekly, monthly, quarterly. Prevent accumulation before it becomes overwhelming. Start today. This week, apply the replacement test and remove 10 items you wouldn't repurchase. This month, use the 24-hour rule for all non-essential purchases. This quarter, count possessions in clothing, kitchen, and entertainment categories. Define what enough looks like for you. The relationship between minimalism and money works both ways. Owning less builds savings builds security reduces the emotional need to buy stuff for comfort or status. This creates a virtuous cycle. The opposite, spend everything insecurity more spending, is equally powerful but destructive. You don't need extreme income to build wealth. You need clarity about what actually adds value to your life. The person with less stuff and more financial margin didn't get there by earning dramatically more. They got there by understanding what most people never do. Your possessions should serve you, not the other way around. The math, the peace, and the freedom all favor owning less.